The shocking secret buried in ancient Egypt's past. For centuries, ancient Egypt has dazzled us with golden tombs, colossal pyramids, and tales of mighty pharaohs. But beneath that sand lies something darker, something the history books refuse to tell. New evidence suggests that Egypt's greatest achievements may have come from knowledge not of this earth. Buried secrets, forbidden rituals, mysterious technologies, hidden for over 4,000 years. And the deeper archaeologists dig, the stranger it gets. We all know the story of the pyramids, massive monuments built to honor the dead. But what if they weren't just tombs? What if they were part of a system, designed for something much more powerful? Because lately, researchers have uncovered clues that rewrite everything we thought we knew about how ancient Egypt rose and fell. In this video, we'll uncover 3 shocking discoveries buried beneath Egypt's sands. A tomb that should never have existed, a forgotten text that speaks of impossible power, and a temple that might reveal the pharaoh's ultimate secret. Each one brings us closer to a truth hidden for millennia. A truth ancient Egypt may have died protecting. The story begins. It starts in 1904 as British archaeologist Flinders Petrie was excavating near Abydos, one of Egypt's oldest cities. He expected pottery, carvings, and other ordinary artifacts. Instead, he found something carved deep into the temple wall. Shapes, metallic, mechanical, almost futuristic. They looked like helicopters, tanks, and even aircraft. Petrie dismissed it as coincidence. But decades later, new imaging revealed they weren't mistakes. They were deliberate engravings. At first glance, that sounds insane. But these carvings date back over 3,000 years, centuries before humanity even dreamed of flight. How could the ancient Egyptians have imagined machines they'd never seen? Unless they weren't imagining. Abydos isn't the only anomaly. In 1991, researchers studying the Great Pyramid of Giza detected strange energy readings. Seismic scans showed gaps inside the structure, hidden chambers that no one had ever entered. And inside one of them, the air was unnaturally dry. Almost as if it had been sealed by design, preserving something ancient and untouched. Even more bizarre? The pyramid's layout perfectly aligns with Orion's belt, 3 stars that ancient Egyptians called the gateway to the gods. Coincidence maybe. But across the ancient world, from Mexico to China, civilizations somehow built monuments mirroring those same stars. As if they were all following the same plan. Could Egypt's greatest architects have been guided by something or someone else? Fast forward to 2017. Deep in the desert near Saqqara, a team of archaeologists uncovered an unmarked shaft leading 30 feet underground. At the bottom lay a massive black sarcophagus, sealed tight, untouched for 2 millennia. When they cracked it open, a foul stench filled the chamber. Inside were 3 skeletons, floating in a thick red liquid. At first, scientists thought it was sewage. But chemical tests revealed something strange. It wasn't waste at all. It was a mixture of decayed human tissue and traces of mercury. Mercury was considered sacred in ancient Egypt, a liquid metal of the gods. Some believe it was used in rituals to preserve the soul or even communicate with the divine. So what were these bodies doing submerged in it? Were they priests or sacrifices? Whatever the truth, it hinted at a side of Egyptian belief far more disturbing than we were ever taught. Then there's the lost labyrinth of Hawara. Herodotus, the Greek historian, described it as a colossal underground maze containing the history of Egypt carved into its walls. He called it more impressive than the pyramids themselves. But when modern explorers searched for it, they found nothing. Until recently. In 2008, ground-penetrating radar scans beneath the sands of Hawara revealed an enormous grid of stone chambers stretching for hundreds of feet. The readings matched Herodotus's descriptions almost perfectly. Yet permission to excavate has been mysteriously denied for over a decade. Why? Some suspect that what lies below could rewrite ancient history, and certain people don't want that history disturbed. Put all these clues together: impossible carvings, sealed chambers, toxic rituals, a forbidden labyrinth, and a pattern starts to emerge. Ancient Egypt's rise wasn't just about power or faith. It was about control. Control over knowledge, death, and maybe forces beyond comprehension. Ancient texts like the Book of Thoth speak of a time when humans walked with gods, when the secrets of the universe were known and guarded. The penalty for revealing them was death. Could that be why so many tombs were sealed forever, buried in curses, warnings, and silence? Maybe those gods weren't gods at all. Maybe they were people, or beings who knew something humanity wasn't ready for. Here's the strangest part. Even today, Egypt's sands keep shifting, revealing new tombs, lost temples, forgotten scrolls. Every year, more questions rise from the desert than answers. And each discovery suggests Egypt's past was far more advanced, more connected, and more dangerous than we ever imagined. What if Egypt didn't just honor the dead, but was trying to keep something buried? Something powerful. Something that still sleeps beneath the dunes, waiting to be found again. Maybe that's why the ancients built in stone, so their warnings would survive time itself. And maybe, just maybe, they weren't just building monuments to their gods. They were building prisons for their secrets. If history still has the power to make you question everything you thought you knew, then you're in the right place. Like this video, subscribe and join us as we dig deeper into the secrets time tried to erase. Because the past isn't finished telling its story, and neither are we.